Oh, welcome to a quick channel update. I'm doing this after releasing, or about to release, Aldridge episode 100. And by the way, thank you all very much for your support of the past 100 episodes. But to be honest, it's slightly more than 100 because I had, I think, 3 specials which I didn't include in it. So it's about 103, 104 of 100. I hope you're going to watch 100 before you look at this. And if you have done, you will notice I'm not actually on Aldridge for that. I pondered long and hard what to do for number 100. I'll just get rid of the course played down there so it don't show up and get in the way. I wondered long and hard what to do for number 100, and it kind of that I had got the idea, similar to other people done, of going back to an old version of the map and show the differences and discuss what we'd done on the map. And now let's try something completely different. Let's carry on with the story. As you know, one of the storylines is that Mary, Justin's husband, is due to give birth to an harvest, and that and the fact that episode 100 came up at exactly the right time is what has happened. And I'm over at Watts Farm. This is Watts Farm version 1.2 by Farmer Clint, which I found. I had the idea, and we all know, and I've spoke in the past what Justin's farm is like. He took it over from old Bob, who we now discover as Bob Watts. His full name, never did bother his name before. We knew he had a lot of old equipment, so I needed a small farm we could use it. And I happened to see this one on FSUK. Although I'm an admin on PCSG, don't stop me looking at other sites. And I thought, this looks fine, this looks just what I'm looking for. A small map, nice and easy to deal with, haven't got soil mod on it, and I haven't put dirt on it, although it's prepared with dirt. Basically because I didn't want that was the equipment I was going to use. I just thought, let's me go over and do the work on a different farm for a day. It may be one day, it may be two. I haven't decided yet how the story's going to take off. But certainly we're going to have one day harvesting, as you've already seen, and I've already recorded the next one in the series, and I'm carrying on with some harvest. Which meant I had to put off one or two of the other little storylines, like going to see Scott at Brooms, and that will come in a bit later. The result of the negotiations and the contract I get for getting the grain out to him, and I think we actually finished the field we're on, so we'll swap this over to another farm. I may have to just run a quick course by course. I'm doing this on keyboard, so it looks a bit strange. Can't remember which one we're coming from. I'll wait until he gets around the corner anyway, and then decide. Yes, I decided that we'd do that. It's something different. Now you all know the history of Aldridge. Well, if you don't, I'll just briefly run through it. Oh yeah, we're going to do 10 next. Start them off and get rid of that. It all started because my good friend Bipolar Prophet was doing a series on Aldridge, which he continued doing for quite a while. I think he's coming back to it again, as I hope so. We got one there, so Straw to Store. Now that should be the one. So we got an 8.5. Yeah. No, but just check, did we clear? Yeah, we cleared everything. 8.5, and then Straw to Store, and we hope this will work. I have no idea. I haven't. It's so long since I've done some of these. We go to the first waypoint. We should be over this side somewhere. We'll soon find out whether it works or not. Some of these still using some of David Oldfield's courses on this. Well, it looks good at the moment. He's picking up straw anyway. And what I'm having to do off screen is do all the work which you're seeing now on Aldridge, which Paul and Kylie should be doing. I obviously have to have that done. It would look a bit strange when I come back to the farm. Nothing's been cut and I missed a whole load there. Never mind. If I come back to Aldridge and nothing's been done, so I better just carry on and work on this and get some work done. In fact, I should be mowing, but all the tractor's in the wrong place. The case is still tied up to the job I left to go over to Justin's farm, to Justin's farm, and I was using the little steer sort of carting, and we actually sold all this stuff. You might as well see that now. You can see we're not as far in the red because we sold all the grain there. We've still got 11 to harvest, but we're doing that when I get back onto Aldridge, which will be on the next day. Yes, it also, so to get back to where I was, I do get distracted rather too easily. It all started with bipolar Park doing Aldridge, which I've also been doing. I've been playing Aldridge since OEB released it. I hardly missed a day without doing something on there. I had several restarts and different scenarios, but this particular map is now close on 500 hours old. It's 422 when I checked it a couple of months ago. In fact, let's have a look. What's this? If we get the right one, this is the one we want. It should tell me if I get to the end there, the statistics. Time, it's 446 hours I have played on this map. Yes, I do like it that much. It's a good map to play. It's well sorted, and there doesn't seem to be too many problems with it. And I should really have caught this bit here, never mind. And BP asked it, let's have a look at your map. Post a video. No, I've never posted a video. I had made one but never released it, and that's that silent one. Well, silent as in I'm not doing any talking, which is most people would say is a relief. I should never talk on video. But for that train journey, or part train journey, just to try it out, I was interested to see how it works. But that was all I'd ever done. I downloaded OBS and used that for a start off with Movie Maker. And the first one showed signs of real nervousness and being absolutely petrified of what I was doing. But I think now I'm a little bit more happy. And for some reason this doesn't like following this through properly. It may be that the turn circle isn't as good on the JCB as whatever it was it set up with originally. Anyway, this is the test. We're going to follow this back. In fact, I want to put the whole lot up so we can see the whole thing. Yeah, so if you like what you saw, do us all a favour, go over to Bipolar Prophet Gaming Facebook site and his YouTube site and say thank you very much BP for persuading me to post videos. If you didn't like it, it's all my fault, so blame me. I have tried other videos and I haven't really worked. It seems that farming is the one I'm not going to say best at, the one I'm least bad at, and the one most people like to see, so I'm going to carry on farming. The forest multiplayer with Shawnee, BP and myself, I'm not going to bother to post any more of that. At the moment it's just me and Shawnee playing, and we're going to carry on playing for the hell of it on a Monday night when we both get together and just enjoy ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we are going to have a little bit of fun between us, but I'm not going to bother anything more on posting. I'm also going to cut the amount of videos I'm doing down again. I haven't been too well the last couple of days. It's weather. It's very hot in the east of England, and not just hot, but very muggy. And it got to my allergies, so I couldn't make any yesterday. I was laid up for most of the day. We got a heavy rain today. It was fun to on the offing, so I'm not going to even attempt to make a video today, because the last thing I want to do is get 20 or 30 minutes through a video and bang goes the lights. It would be rather too upsetting. So I'm not. Oh, this looks like I can turn this lot off again now. So I'm not going to bother making it today. So I'm actually going to pull Aldridge back down to 1 a week again. Most probably the Saturday. So I'm going to have Wednesdays. I'm going to have Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I can chill out at the start of the week. I think you all deserve a rest from me, so I'm going to actually ease back a little bit again. One a day lasted quite a while, but it was getting a bit tiring, and also because of illness and other things, there may be 1 or 2 gaps in the schedule in the next few days. For that I apologise now. But it can't be helped. I am going to take it easy for a couple of days. I'm going to try and make a couple tomorrow, but that's it. But by pulling out Wednesday Aldridge and just doing a Saturday, it's going to ease things a bit. And there's no need to hurry these stories. Aldridge isn't going anywhere. You're not in traffic here, you silly fool. Let's have a look at that again. This is no. Oh, of course. I bet that. Yes, I bet the. Let's just try to drive. No, stop driver. Put him there and see if he. No, oh no, he's not. Oh, of course, I've got it on further waypoint. This is also one of the problems you get, and anybody who makes videos will know, especially when you're making a story-driven one, there's a lot of work involved. It isn't just a case of switching on and start the recording gear up and get on with it. I'm just going to come out here, and it isn't as easy either doing this on the keyboard. I couldn't be bothered to set the wheel up, as this was going to be mainly course play work and just quick setting up the courses. So I wasn't going to bother. It's just getting the game. Yeah, so I'm just going to ease my workload a little bit. That, and I noticed the hard drive I use is getting full again. I used an external hard drive on this. It's 2 terabyte and it's now 3/4 full. So I'm going to ease back a little bit until I can afford to buy a new one. But I'd like to keep everything I've done. Stop him there. We'll bring forward to about there and hope he picks up the course on the reverse part, and he does. Just an easy way would have been just to move that tank there out of the way. Because when this was made, I don't think there was anything parked there. As I say, I think this is one of Disco's courses, because I normally come the other way round through the pits there, the bunkers. In fact, I think this is going out completely. This is completely arse about face. It's never going to make that round there. No, further thank yous for your support. I'll give just 1 or 2 shout outs, not many. It's Shawnee B, of course, who's a great friend. How we and Shawnee get on very well together. And we. Oh, well, that's interesting. I decided to go that way. That's fine. Alright, we get on very well together. Oh, as you can see, we multi-play, we chat. Most parts where you can't hear the chat what's going on whilst we're playing. I'm also going to give a very big thanks to Chad, who's been a great help especially on my American maps or my large equipment maps. He has been really helpful and a great support. Thank you, Chad. And I'm also going to thank one or two other people, Scott Broom, who is now a character in Aldridge, and there's going to be more. There will be more appearing, especially after the winter when we start the next set of sowing and field preparation in the spring. There'll be more new characters appearing. There'll be the people who put the name down to be included in it. Some of them I don't think that my subscribers, so I may not include those. They're BP subscribers. Hopefully BP will be back at some point and we will get down to what we were doing, which is bouncing off each other's ideas. But if you watch this BP, try and get back, mate. We all really miss you. Right, so I'll just a quick run through what we will be doing at the moment. Oh, and no one, I must just Jordan, that's it. Couldn't think of your name. Sorry, Jordan. Your name my mind just went a blank. Some say it's my normal state. Jordan has also been a great supporter and is part of it now as Chad's workshop manager. And there are two of them just included, and as I say, there will be more when we get going again. And it's just got to find its way to the other side. Some of this I would normally do this bit myself because I do a better job manually than Courseplay managers, but as I was just doing this quite often, I have this running minimised, and I'd be doing something else the last couple of 3 days, which is what I've been doing. I'm just trying to catch up on Aldridge, so when I come back to it, it's all ready. And funny thing is, Sean himself would talk about this the other day, the amount of work that has to be done off screen so that we can make a 30-minute video on screen. It isn't so bad for me on some of my ones like Paradise Smokedown. I do some work off screen or Heritage, not too much. This one I do a lot because I have an idea of what I want to be doing, and it sometimes means doing 4 or 5 hours work on the map to get to where I want to be, and that's without actually doing work in Giants Editor, which I don't enjoy at all. But it has to be done for the story to work. Now, where's he going now? I don't think I should have used the JCB for this job, really. I'd be better off as a steer. He's got completely lost. The whistle you heard there's my e-cigarette. I was just putting up to the road when I noticed how bad he was getting. This is particularly bad at the moment. It's not right, is it? Of course, I actually rate this on the same course. And I use the same tractor actually. Yeah, I'll just give a quick run through what's going to be happening. So Mondays will still be Heritage. It's one of the two series will carry on through 17. Tuesday will be blank, Wednesday blank. Thursday we'll be back on what's now really Blickling. The Getting Dressed series, but Blickling, more Blickling than Getting Dressed now. This Thursday, Friday will be Paradise Hills, Stevie's great map. I was going to say little map, but it isn't that little, it's quite a large map. Saturday will be the Aldridge. Sunday, on he's finished with what we do then. Let me just take him off here for a moment and just fill it up. You might as well go back for a full load. 6. Now drive course. Now he should figure out he's full and try and make his way out. And we know I'd get stuck at the other end. Quick drink. I think I've done more talk than this one I normally do in a 40-minute video. Oh well, I think that's all I've really got. Oh yeah, Sunday will be Smokedown. Won't go Smokedown, but Paradise, Blickling and Smokedown will all end when 17 launches next month. And I get a hold of a copy. I've got it on pre-order, but that's via Steam, and you know Steam is not terribly quick at getting them out. But I keep Steam because it saves me one extra job of having to manually check for updates for the map. At least it's done automatically for me. It's one of those things where I had to have games where I had to manually check all the updates. I would have even less time for making videos. And that so when 17 launches, all those will go, and there'll be one new series for 17 coming out, and there will be, I'm waiting for another game which I got on pre-order to be released. It's been held up at the moment, and when it comes out I'm going to try that and see if that works. Not a farming game. And I think with that, I want to say thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed and have some idea that the stuff you see on here is interesting, please subscribe. Always happy to have new subscribers. Any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post. Bouquets or brick black bats, I don't mind which. I will answer them all. If you're obnoxious, I might just answer equally obnoxious. But, I think we have a friendly little bunch here. I'm very happy with my with the quality of my subscribers. Some of the BPL's ranks, yes, he had the best, or has the best subscribers in the world. He's wrong. I'll go on. And one other thanks I have to give, and that is actually to someone I don't think makes videos anymore, Mr. Cosmic Knight, who was very happy for me to rip part of one of his videos he's made out, which actually mentioned me, so I could use that as my channel ID on the YouTube page. If you're new subscriber, you will see the channel ID on there, and that is from Mr. Cosmic Knight. It's a very fine video, mate, but has been rather quiet of late. I'm not too certain what problems he's had, but I hope whatever they are soon get sorted. Oh, come on. Let's have a look. Where are you? Should be going back. Ah, 1 minute popping up. We're going back to catch that. And we won't, will we? You're not in traffic there, you silly Phil. I don't know what that thinks it's in traffic for. It's going back and it thinks it's in traffic. Oh well, I'll do this one by hand. We finished that field anyway, so we can. I'll keep that there so I can drive it. Oh, I forgot these things are not the easiest. You might as well watch me struggle to drive this back. Well, what we do on a case like this, I put it into cruise at a very slow speed, in this case 3 miles an hour, and just slowly take it back. And when we start tipping, I will say cheerio for now. share it.